She was living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male, and the other 2, well, the other 2 were females. God only knows what they were up to in there. And furthermore, Susan, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to learn that all 4 of them habitually smoke marijuana cigarettes. Reefers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Rotation. I am your host, Ben Jordan, along with my co-host, Vito Tomaselli.
What's up, dude?
We are live on Spreaker.com. Search ITR Live. You can find us. We will also, in just a few short seconds, introduce our very special guest. You can find us on Facebook. We actually got some likes now.
Haters brings you likes, I guess.
Wow. Sharp Dressed Man.
Sharp Dressed Man. It's for our guest this evening. This song is 100% catered to him.
Absolutely. We always start off every show with your green hit, but tonight is an actual green hit.
Tonight is an actual green hit. And you know what? I love this song, but we're gonna have to pause this. And let me do this right.
Yes.
I did that for you from the image you made earlier this week. I figured
absolutely.
You would appreciate this.
Tonight, Vito Tomaselli, you return to the dark side. You have been trying to become a Jedi for a few months now.
I tried the straight edge thing. It didn't work.
No? Imagine that. It didn't work out for you. Vito,
freshly rolled blunt, ready to go.
Yes, you've been waiting so long for this. So
you could just shake us yes or no, dude. Does the man in the room, the special guest in the room, smoke weed?
No.
Does it bother you?
Good.
Okay. Can you are welcome in the den of sin anytime you'd like.
Right, because you are about to get blunted.
Yeah.
So without further ado, allow me to give you the lighter. Oh. Man, I can't even imagine what this must be like. I've never gone as long as you have gone, my friend.
I had some shit I had to take care of, and now it's taken care of. So
right? How about things working themselves out?
Hey, it's all a deal. At the end of the day, if you just do the right thing, things work out for you, I guess.
You hire the right person, everything works itself out.
Okay, fame.
Here we go. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back to the dark side. Yes.
I mean, started off like a big boy. The first time Sal ever smoked weed was a blunt, and it was the same night he did mushrooms. He decided to do them both in the same night.
I was there.
You were there. It didn't work out too well for him.
No,
he was on the couch, curled up.
He spent the night on the couch.
And then he stayed in the bathroom for about 5 hours, flickering a lighter. I thought he was gonna burn the house down.
They say it ain't good weed if you don't choke.
This is almost too good weed to even have a blunt. This is good weed.
Well, welcome back to the dark side, my friend. What do you got for a green hit?
Well, the only way to do it is to do it right? I have a baby coming in a week. So between now and then, between now and our next show, it may go down. So if we have something
go down tonight.
It may go down tonight. And if it is, I have a phone.
And we're half crossing our fingers it does, kind of. I am.
Yeah, it would make the show epic.
Yes.
But without further ado, damn, I forgot what that was like.
Yes.
Without further ado, the man of the hour, one of my good friends, guy that broke me into the business, the one and only Johnny Armando.
What is up, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, Johnny Armani? Thank you so much, man, for coming on the air and joining us tonight. I know it was cosmically things worked out for us tonight to get you here in the studio. It's been a thing that we've been trying to work for over a month now. Since we started this show, we wanted you to be the first guest here in the studio, and thank you so much, man, for coming in and joining us.
Mr. Jordan, it is an honor and a privilege for the one and only to be here in the studio. I love the digs, love the setup. Here,
you call me that, I get to call you something you don't want to hear.
I know.
Every time you do, I get to.
I know, and that is complete awesome rule. Listen, you know what? You guys got your greenage. I got my drinkage. I am a man of the bottle.
We actually all got drinkage thanks to you.
Oh,
Appreciate
you guys
it.
are welcome. Man, let's all put one up, babies. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you guys are welcome. You know, Johnny Armani has never been afraid to take a drink. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I was asked once before by a famous WWE superstar who's no longer in the WWE. And they said, if I was to hire you, he's a big, fat, 420-pound, blonde-haired Samoan. He says, if I was to hire you and get you into the WWE, what separates you from everybody else?
Who is this guy?
He's a big, blonde Samoan, about 420 pounds, broke 3 of my ribs.
Once maybe ran over Steve Austin with a car?
Rikishi.
Yeah, I heard about him. I wasn't trying to name drop, so that's...
Got you. No, just
We'll do it for you.
Thanks,
just
Vito. I
just
appreciate
name
it.
drop. It's cool. I do it all the time.
You
So
have no
told
idea how
him-
fun it is.
I told him simply that I'm smarter than Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm meaner than Master Fuji. I got a bigger mouth than Jimmy the Mouth of the South Heart. I'm a better dresser than Classy Freddie Blassie. I'm sexier than Miss Elizabeth, and I can outdrink Captain Lou Albano. And he said, well, yeah, but you don't have anything special. And that's when I knew, well, I'll just stick in the Indies for the rest of my life. And that's where I'm still here. You guys can't get rid of me, man. I am like herpes. I'm never going away, America.
So Rikishi, he decided not to get you into the WWE, or what happened there?
No, he just told me I didn't have anything special. That's fine. I watched superstar people. I was in the ring with a guy by the name of Colt Cabana who stuck his piece of gum in my eye, and he told me that I was one of the funniest people he'd ever been in the ring with. That's an honor. He was in the WWE. He was on SmackDown. I watched this guy.
Did you work him? You wrestled him?
I worked. Well, no. See, I managed Austin Roberts, who worked him, but he had Crusader in his corner, and I was in Austin's corner, and we got in the ring. And Colt Cabana was snug as a bug in a rug, but he knows respect, and he knows how to take care of somebody. And he had respect for me, and that's something I appreciate. That's why I bumped my ass off for him.
Yeah, sure. I was lucky enough to share the car with him at a pretty cool time where, it was real close to that
Was that before he got with Tammy Sitch, or...
He was never with Tammy Sitch. That's news. Do you have a story about Colt Cabana?
You know something that we don't know?
I have, no. Maybe it was Missy
holds
Hyatt.
barred
Maybe
here,
it was
buddy.
Missy Hyatt. Maybe it was Missy Hyatt. I don't want to be misinformed, and I don't want to talk bad about something that I can't prove. I believe the information that I was given, and that is all over the internet too, is that Colt Cabana was part of the Sunny Days crew. So
whoa, that's the news you hear. You hear it here.
I'm fortunate enough that it took me 15 years to meet the lady. I got my picture taken with her. She's lovely. We shared a couple drinks. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. I'm still flattered to this day. It's been 2.5 years, and I still am beside myself that Tammy Sitch took time out of her life to give me a kiss on the cheek. Who the f*** am I?
How about it? She's taking time out of her life right now to go back to rehab again, too.
For like the
Is that true?
Yeah,
the
this
third
week,
time, like in the last
after
2
she got
months.
arrested like eight times in 24 hours.
Wow, okay, so you're talking to the guy that works overnight, that sleeps all freaking day.
Yeah.
So when I get on the internet,
No,
I'm just looking at Brie Olson
this is
porn
late
and
breaking news,
masturbating.
but
so.
yeah,
Besides drinking.
Tammy Sitch, since she met you, and we can neither confirm nor deny that it was you that caused this, she has gone on a fucking downward spiral.
Gone off the deep end.
Are you to blame?
Wow, see, you have a couple bottles of water with Johnny Armani, and you share a hug and a kiss in front of, I don't know, like 200 people, and next thing you know, you're in rehab. Wow, that's awesome.
Be honest, that's not the first girl that's happened to with you, is it?
Love rehab.
No,
But I'm...
Wow, that was a nice Mick Foley. It's an honor and privilege to be here, gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. I love the studio. This is just like a smaller version.
No one's been in here to describe it.
Right, it's just us bragging about it.
Yeah, give a little. What do you see being the first guy in
Well,
here?
I just got to tell you, man, I got a massive heart on because I see a very young Vito Tomaselli with a dog collar and a mohawk.
It's a wrestling poster, by the way.
And
we were
that's
in one of the
sexy.
most ruggedest matches, a dog collar match.
Sexy. That is Iron Saints at its best.
Don't get it twisted. It's not anything different. Look it up.
Are you kidding? The
I was
things
in, I was
wouldn't
in
do
like
for this
4 of
man.
them, so from one of those.
Oh man, but so are you? I know you're sometimes wrestling. Are you out of the business? Are you in the business? Where are you currently? Where do you stand with the wrestling business?
Right now, this is it, man. Being here tonight with you guys, this is so far, unfortunately for myself, it's my last hurrah. I'm a very arrogant, self-centered individual. I've been doing this 17 years. I know that I'm worth $100 every single day during the week before the people even buy their tickets to come see the show. What you get from me is 100%. Right. If you want me to ring announce, I'll give you an example real briefly. I was hired to be in a title match for the light heavyweight title. When I got there, people called in sick, people didn't show. So not only did I ring announce in a tuxedo while wearing wrestling tights, wrestling knee pads, wrestling boots, all my gear from the waist down. I had a tuxedo shirt on. I had a tuxedo jacket. My limo driver, Timmy Bacchus, was there. He'll vouch for me. I won the lightweight title. I sang the national anthem. I ring announced, and I refereed. And I was in the main event.
You're the best.
You're the hardest working man out there, man.
I'm not. I just love what I love this business. Chris
Definitely
Benoit,
worth $100, man.
Chris Benoit used to
every
say
penny.
that this business was his obsession and his mistress. And you know what? The guy, what he did, turned
Killed
out to
his
be
family.
a jag-off. Yeah, what a fucking jag-off that is. You kill your kid because your steroid-riddled body caused the kid to have more deformities and malfunctions, so you'll whack him because you're a fuckhead?
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something about that.
That
real
is
quick.
CNN's view.
I want to get your opinion on this. Do you think that he used the crippler crossface to kill his kid? And that actually is a rumor. You're laughing, but that actually is a rumor.
But people that have your story, that's how they finish it.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't want to believe that because I have a beautiful 4.5-year-old daughter. You're going to be a dad in a couple days, and I'm going to tell you, man, you think you saw sleep when you were a teenager? You will never see that again.
I know.
Remember those days.
I hear this every day.
My daughter's 4.5 years old.
You know what?
I don't see sleep.
Do you want to know what's great about all
I can't
this?
even masturbate in the shower because I hear, Daddy, what are you doing in there?
Look at-
Daddy, I got to go potty.
Do you want to know what's so great about this? You know, like sometimes you hear stuff over and over again, especially growing up, and then you get a complex about it.
Yep.
So now I've heard so much about this that there's no way I'm ever going to be mad that I'm going to go, yep.
Yep, this is part
Yep,
of the deal, right?
fuck it. You know, I've already thought about this the last 7 months every time someone fucking brings it up.
Brother, I was at the Rosemont Horizon for my 34th birthday watching Raw, and my buddy looks over and he goes, "What's that on your suit jacket?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh," I'm like, "No, not this time." But surprisingly, I said, "Oh, that's just a little puke from my daughter." Years ago, 5 years ago, I'd be like, "Son of a, who the fuck is kid is doing it?" Now, nope, different. Now it's like, it's just a little bit.
walking around with some puke on your
I
jacket.
got some boogers over here from my daughter, you know.
Kids are great, though, man.
It
Hey,
is
how
what
much
it
money
is,
you
man.
got? I have a child. I don't have money. I make sure every single week when I get my paycheck, the first thing I do after I cash my paycheck is I buy a pint of vodka because I need my Bloody Marys.
Why not?
I buy a 30-pack of Ice House.
Ice House, that's my shit right there.
That's what
Have
I'm
you,
talking
have
about.
you ever used 2 fat guys inside your Bloody Mary?
No, I got to try that. And I'm
It
a
has
big
to be
supporter.
lava, though. It has to be lava. It can't be any
See,
flavor.
man, I'm too much of a chicken to do that shit.
the
But if
reason-
you mix it with everything else, you'll
It's
be
the
okay.
reason to
I
get
use
it.
2 Fat Guys barbecue sauce to cook
doesn't?
with. I don't just throw it on. I'm not lazy. I'm not like the most of the gelatinous pigs in McHenry County that just throw it on and throw it on a bun and are like, oh, this is good eating. I actually cook with it. I add.
Not that we're opposed to those people
Hey,
buying
I
it.
do that. I just sometimes just need something to put it in.
And you're Italian. That's disappointing to our heritage.
Listen, I slather my cold pizza in it, and
Everything.
it's the best
Oh,
shit.
and I
It's
bet-
the best for crust, pizza crust.
Yes.
I will
You
have
eat the
to try
pizza
that.
down and then you crust it. It's like a delicious way
You know,
to.
gentlemen, if I might, since we're talking about 2 Fat Guys barbecue sauce,
Where can we find this at?
I would love to go ahead and tell you that at Angelo's in McHenry, Illinois, on Route 120,
Yes.
you can find on aisle 7 on the, it's called an end cap. You can find 2 Fat Guys barbecue sauce. Now, while I'm on the subject, in Johnsburg, Illinois, on Wilmont Road, you can go to Angelo's, and on aisle 3, end cap, you can find 2 Fat Guys barbecue sauce. But I have to bitch and moan about that company for a second because how dare you raise my 2 Fat Guys barbecue sauce from $3.99 to $4.69 plus tax. I demand you go
Bastards.
back to $3.99
I blame
because
Mitt
I go into
Romney.
Fox Lake to Vales
Hey,
on
order
Route 12.
Order online, man.
Or that's another one. You can
You know
go
what-
online.
Where
can
can you
always go
find
online.
it?
This is up to you, Vito.
www.ilove2fatguys.com.
All right, there we go. Yeah. So to Mr. Thomas, who's out there, I love your barbecue sauce. I use it to cook with. and it is a part of my cooking experience, and it is in my kitchen, in my cupboard, and I use it on a weekly basis. Thank you, sir.
They are one of our sponsors, so shout out to Two Fat Guys. Thank you very much for the promo for them. We'll probably record that and play that back.
God, I hope your father's
as a
not
commercial.
shooting himself in his basement right now going, oh, God, Mike Webb is on the fucking air.
No, man.
And he's
he
putting
likes
over
it.
my sauce.
He can't wait to hear it, actually.
Yeah.
He's probably sleeping now, but he's going to hear it back on the download.